There's a reason why change is so important. Our abilities to be able to adjust and adapt eventually lead to progression, as long as we allow ourselves to thoroughly prosper during the time being. You just have to ask yourself, why is it that every time I'm doing something that's going to make my life better, I feel uncomfortable? Think about it when you at the gym and you lifting weights and that feeling that you get when you're doing too much or you're just working extra hard, bro. It makes you uncomfortable. And it's like all the things that we do in our life that are actually going to better us and make us into a better person, they make us uncomfortable. Change does not have to be something drastic. Change could simply be a little tweak in your daily routine or just a slight adjustment to be able to see progress in whatever it is that you're working on. And for me, growing up, I was never a big fan of change because when you're going through change, you have to understand that you're putting yourself in a position to go through the unknown, something that you may have not experienced before, a different environment, and maybe just a complete different way of living, bro. And not too many people are too fond of that. But you just have to understand that if nothing changes, then nothing changes. If you do not allow yourself to go through these changes and experience these different hardships and whatever it is that may come with the idea of change, bro, then you will not be able to fully transition in your life. And one thing that I had to realize is that if you're not elevating, then you're decreasing in value. And one thing that keeps us going as humans is our ability to provide value, whether that's in relationships or just in the world in general. If you're a valuable person, then you're more likely to have a purpose and live a more happy life. And essentially, it does work both ways because a decreased value life eventually leads to an unhappy life. You not being able to live up to certain expectations and standards that you put on yourself, and it may not even always be you, it could be family, it could be friends, but you not being able to live up to these standards does not mean that you have to be content with where you are. It simply means that it's time for change and you just need to make some adjustments, bro. I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but I'm in a completely different environment right now. I don't usually record my videos out of this house. I'm currently in Houston, Texas right now, but I usually reside out of California, Southern California, bro. But I decided to get up and to move to Houston for a little bit because it was my environment that was playing a huge impact on what I had going on in my life. And I feel like there was just so many distractions in being in my comfort zone and being surrounded by my friends and my family. And I understood that if I continued to live there where I was, that I wasn't going to get the results that I wanted. So I decided to come out here to completely isolate myself and separate myself from the things that I'm comfortable with so that I can see the progress that I want to see. And that's just going to put me in a position to be able to make these videos more consistently and really just focus, completely lock in, because there's certain things that you have to do in order to reach that point in your life where you break through. And it really just all ties into sacrifice. You have to really consider the things that you're willing to sacrifice and put on the line for your ultimate success and allow yourself to just go through the process, bro. But it's not easy, it's easier said than done, and not too many people are willing to sacrifice their old life for their new one. And one thing that I happen to learn, bro, is that you only see results when you make a decision. You only see results when you finally decide within yourself that, hey, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to do to get it. And letting everything else go that's in between the lines, just removing all of those irrelevant things from your life, that's the only time that you start to see results. You don't really see results when you're 50-50 or when you're comfortable or when you're doing certain things that you know aren't going to get you to that next position, bro. When you start to see real progress, once you start to feel it and actually thrive from it, bro, it's when you're completely locked in and you're focused on whatever it is that you're trying to reach, bro. And that's why I feel like it's essential for us to adapt this mindset of being okay with change because it's an uncomfortable thing to acquire, honestly. Nobody likes being in unfamiliar positions and situations, bro. But there's really beauty in it. And you have to understand that you feel that way in a position of change for a reason. You just have to ask yourself, why is it that every time I'm doing something that's going to make my life better, I feel uncomfortable? Think about it when you at the gym and you lifting weights and that feeling that you get when you're doing too much or you're just working extra hard, bro. It makes you uncomfortable. And it's like all the things that we do in our life that are actually going to better us and make us into a better person, they make us uncomfortable. So then I learned to train myself in a way to be familiar with these uncomfortable situations and really just not allow myself to get too complacent, bro. And that's when you start to see a ton of growth. Really just understanding that life's entire growth system is based on our ability to adjust and adapt, our ability to be put in a situation and being able to thrive and prosper from it without breaking down, without completely giving up, but just allowing ourselves to go through those motions in order to get where we want to get. But none of these things are easy. The major difference maker is going to be your application and your ability to actually apply yourself in order to see whatever it is that you want to see. But the knowledge and the wisdom is there. And I pretty much learned this stuff based on my experiences, bro, just growing up and I guess you could say living a hard life in a way. You know, I may not have had the best living environment, but I know I for sure did not have the worst. But I appreciate my struggles and I learned from it, and now I'm here to share my experiences with y'all. And just like the title of this video, if nothing changes, bro, then nothing changes. If you want results, you have to go get results because nothing is going to be handed to you. If you're an adult, then more than likely you should not be living a life of consumption freely. And by that, I simply mean you should not want handouts from people when you haven't earned something. You should train yourself to earn everything that it is that you acquire and then use those things that you acquire to invest in yourself and to build yourself up. And then once you do this, bro, you're able to spread the love. You're able to do more things like invest in other people in your family and just overall just spread everything that you acquired over time. But to see results, you're going to have to put that work in. And just think about it like this, bro. If it's easy to get, then it's going to be easy to lose. And you have to understand that no matter what it is that you get in your life, you want to work for it. And you want to put in a sufficient amount of effort to understand that what it is that you're going to get back is going to be worth it in the long run. Because at the end of the day, not everything that shines is gold. And not everything that looks sunny has the same effect that the sun has, bro. You really just have to test yourself. If you're somebody that doesn't necessarily know where to start, but you know that you want to make some sort of progress with your life, bro, one thing that you could do is put yourself in these uncomfortable situations and just see how you naturally react. But it's essential to see how you react naturally because you want to understand the difference between effort and then your just natural being. And by that, I simply mean you want to see how you react naturally versus how you react when you actually are making a conscious decision to react a certain way. And then this, you could draw the difference between these two and you can adjust and use whatever it is to apply it so that you're able to get your results that you want naturally, so that it becomes more of an instinct and reaction rather than you thinking logically on it. But one thing that I would really like to sum this video up with, man, is that you can't be scared of change. You can't be scared to walk away. You can't be scared to leave your family. You can't be scared to leave your comfort zone in order to grow. Because at the end of the day, there is growth out of your comfort zone. And if you're not allowing yourself to grow, then you're not prospering and you probably won't ever reach a point in your life where you feel 100% fulfilled. But you have to get out of your comfort zone, bro. You have to. All the things that I've done in my life so far that were worthwhile were all things that I've done out of my comfort zone. When I finally decided that, hey, I don't want to stay under my mom, hey, I don't want to be under my girlfriend or my friends, I want to go out and conquer the world this way, those are the things that were worthwhile. And I have, things to show for it. And it's a scary feeling, bro. It's never going to just be a walk in the park, especially if you're somebody like me who's just so, I love my family and I like being comfortable. I like being around my friends. So it'll almost always throw you off, but you have to take that feeling in and use that to apply it to whatever it is that you're seeking and really just push forward, bro, and understand that you're a work in progress and this needs to be done in order to break through. I wish y'all the best of luck. It's your boy Blue Jay Tay. I appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know it's all love. I love y'all. We a family and we locked in forever, for real. So don't forget that, because I'm never gonna stop. I'm telling you. But yeah, I appreciate y'all boys, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.